So Something to Chew On brought to you by Boston Pizza, Canada's favorite sports bar. We're asking the question, which quarterback do you trust more to lead their team to a Super Bowl win this weekend, Drake Maye or Sam Darnold?
I would say 100% Drake, and that'll sound like bias, of course. I just think the biggest issue that Sam's going to come up against is the matchup, and that, the Patriots have been, especially in this last 2 months, as they've gotten a little bit better with the defense. It's really crested here later in the year. Their best attribute is the pressure that they've been able to get with the sort of reconfigured front four and full health there, but also disguise. And, again, this is reverting back to an old bias when we knew Sam in the division with the Jets, but then also just watching him throughout his career. I mean, he's really revived himself. He's played excellently. But this is a defensive disguise as well. And the ones that actually really, really commit to showing lots of looks and looking different pre-snap right up until the snap of the ball, a lot of movement. We saw what it did to C.J. Stroud. We saw what it even did to Justin Herbert. It's those kinds of defense are tough, have traditionally anyway been tough matchups for Sam because they don't stand in their coverage. They go out of their way to make you not know exactly what it is. And he has had trouble with that in the past. So I wouldn't want to, and that's not to say that, putting a victory on Drake Maye's shoulders. I highly doubt that they want to make the game that way. I just think the one that will have the most difficulty with their particular matchup opposite them is more likely to be Sam.
So, Matt, the follow-up I would have to that is what gives you belief in Drake Maye, second-year quarterback in the Super Bowl?
I guess the thing, it's not so much just like some great faith in the kid. It's just that he has seemed to rise to the moment throughout the course of this season, but super young in his career. I also think that they have gone out of their way to make him not have to lead them to the promised land kind of thing. It's not a, hey, we got to score 30 and you're going to have to throw it 35 times. They've been at their best when they've been able to control the football on the ground a little bit with Ramondre or Young Henderson. So they've got a pretty capable group on the ground. And for the first time in 3 weeks, they're going to have neutral weather, presumably, right? So it's not, he's been through some pretty crazy circumstances the last few weeks, and I think he's trying to come out the other side of this. Just don't turn the football over. Make some plays with your legs to get conversions. He's great in the red zone with that. He's going to make a handful of these just ridiculous throws. But I think you're more likely to see a version of himself, in November and December that we saw that kind of led them into this playoff run. But do I think Drake's got to go out there, throw for 300, have 3 touchdown passes for the win? No. I think they've really changed their identity down the stretch as a team that's more defensively led. And Drake's just like this extra sort of bonus that can really do some dynamic things in certain instances when it's needed.